Millie was taking old slow coach back to Tidmouth Sidings when she heard the express coming up fast behind. Gordon slowed down to have a chat.
Why, hello there, Millie. I was wondering, with Valentine's Day coming soon, why don't we have a little chat?
Millie knew that Gordon fancied her, but she was not really interested, as the last time Gordon tried it on, he just talked about himself and was so boastful. Sorry, Gordon, I'm far too busy, being a really useful engine, to spend time listening to your latest success pulling the express. Gordon was very put out by Millie's reply.
Well, if that's the way you feel, it's your loss.
With that, Gordon put on steam and disappeared down the track in a huff. Later that day, Henry and Gordon were in Tidmouth's shed after doing a full day's work. Gordon was in a very bad mood.
That Millie is a very small engine. I can't see why Sir Topham keeps her on. I mean to say, what good is she? Oh, wow, she's obviously rubbed you up the wrong way, Gordon.
Thomas arrived and could see Gordon was looking very unhappy.
Oh, Gordon, what on earth is wrong with you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Thomas decided it probably wasn't a good idea to press Gordon for more information, but Henry decided to tell him anyway.
Oh, he's having a bit of a strop because Millie turned him down. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Oh, for goodness sake, you two, just grow up.
Gordon was still very unhappy, but Henry thought he might stand a chance with Millie. The next day, Henry was at Knapford station picking up passengers when Millie pulled in with a local stopping service.
Oh, hi, Millie. You're looking very good today. I met Gordon recently and he seemed a little down in the mouth.
Oh, I suppose that's my fault. He wanted to take me out, but to be quite honest, he's always so boastful, talking about himself all the time, so I told him no, because I was too busy.
Well, in that case, would you consider a handsome green engine?
What Henry didn't know was that the engine Millie was really keen on was Thomas, but so far she hadn't managed to get his attention, and she decided she would have a little fun with Henry. What had you in mind, Henry?
Oh, well, I'm on express duty tomorrow, and because Gordon is in for his annual service, how about you helping me with being part of a double-header?
Millie had never ever pulled an express before, and she was really pleased that Henry had asked her. Don't we have to ask Sir Topham first?
Oh, don't worry, Millie, that's no problem. I'll simply say you were at a bit of a loose end and you wanted to help me out.
In fact, Henry had no intention of asking Sir Topham, as he was sure he would only say no. He would gamble on Sir Topham not being around. Gordon was being serviced in the repair shed with James.
Do you think Henry will be all right with your express today, Gordon? Well, obviously the passengers will be disappointed it's not me. But hey-ho, it's only for the next few days and I can't see too many problems.
In fact, James was doing a bit of stirring as he had seen Henry and Millie pulling the express.
Oh, I'm sure you're right, Gordon, but I hadn't realised Millie was helping Henry haul the express.
Gordon went red in the face and was obviously very cross.
What on earth are you talking about? Sir Topham would never allow a tiny, insignificant engine like Millie to haul the express. Oh dear. Oh, I put my foot in it. I assumed you knew.
Of course, James knew that Gordon didn't know and was pleased he'd managed to wind the boastful engine up. Gordon tried to chivvy the workmen servicing him.
Oh, come on. I must get back on duty.
Oh, sorry mate, we were doing all we can, but you're booked in for a few days and that's the time it'll take.
Sir Topham was giving his sports car a spin and overtook Bertie the coach. but had to slow down when the level crossing made a noise and the gates closed, indicating that a train was approaching.
Oh, I think that must be the express.
There was the sound of a train approaching, and the express rushed over the level crossing.
Oh, bless my soul! I'm sure I saw Millie with Henry pulling the express. Oh, I'll have to look into this later.
Henry had seen Sir Topham waiting at the level crossing and realised that he must have spotted Millie.
I think we're in trouble. Did you see Sir Topham?
Why are we in trouble, Henry? You said you would ask for his permission.
Well, I forgot.
Oh, how could you forget? You know how angry Sir Topham gets when one of his engines does something wrong. Henry was trying to think how he could get out of trouble. The next day, Henry, Millie and Thomas were in Tidmouth Sidings when they noticed Sir Topham approaching them. He was not looking pleased.
Millie, I spotted you with Henry pulling the express yesterday. You know perfectly well that tank engines are not allowed anywhere near the express.
Before Millie had a chance to explain herself, Henry butted in.
I know, Sir Topham, but she told me that she had your permission.
Millie could hardly believe what she just heard and was speechless. Just at that moment, Thomas came to the rescue.
Henry, I'm truly shocked. I think you owe it to Sir Topham and especially Millie to tell the truth.
Henry looked shamefaced, knowing he'd been caught out.
I'm sorry, Sir Topham. Thomas is right, it is my fault. Millie had asked me to get your permission for her to join me pulling the express, and I told her you had given it. Henry, you know what I think about telling lies. It should never happen. You will be on goods train duty for the next 14 days. Let's see if a stint with the troublesome trucks will make you see the error of your ways. Now off you go, and get out of my sight.
Sir Topham then turned his attention to Thomas and Millie.
As for you two, I have decided that you can both pull tomorrow's express.
Millie and Thomas could hardly believe their luck.
But, what about your rule that tank engines should never pull the express, sir? Well, Gordon's being serviced, Henry is in disgrace, Edward is on the mainland, James is on loan to the Great Western, and Connor has gone back to the USA. And as it's a Sunday, passengers tend not to expect the usual routine.
Thomas and Millie were in charge of the express. Life was good, and Millie was enjoying Thomas's company. In fact, she was enjoying it very much. Thomas had said Millie could be the lead engine. Sheer bliss. Oh, Thomas, I feel so important.
Oh, Millie, you look great. Will you be my Valentine?
Those were the words Millie really wanted to hear, and they pulled the express out of Knapford Station, two very happy engines.